But we were in Company B now. Very nice guys. I only knew 5 of them. But I had my best buddy there with Robert Garbett Jr. of Newport News, Virginia. And he made a leather band for me for my watch, the watch that's in the D-Day Museum with his band now, because he saw my wrist was getting irritated from the hot weather. We marched down boardwalks to the little boats. The people who were making the V sign for victory, good luck Yanks, and so forth, because they knew it was the real thing. We knew it was the real thing. It was pitch black, 3:30 in the morning. The weather was horrible. The wind was going at 10 miles an hour. The waves were up to 20 feet. The boats hit the water, were thrown around like matchsticks. Every man was immediately soaked with the icy cold English Channel water. The first thing I saw, a Company B boat on my left, port side, blew up, hit a mine. We were showered with wood, metal, and body parts. When our ramp went down, the signal for every machine gun on that beach to open up on the exit to our ship. So Harold Donaldson, the lieutenant, was gunned down in the boat like you see in Saving Private Ryan. The fellow in front of me, Clarence Riggs, was machine gunned on the ramp. I dove in behind him. Only my left side of my helmet was creased by a bullet. They put these combat jackets on these guys. I didn't wear it because my best buddy, he said, "Hal, don't wear that jacket. It's liable to drown you." Now I listened to him because he was an old man. He was 25 years old and I was only a kid of 19. So I listened to Robert Garbett. But anyway, I was standing in neck-deep, bloody water. There were a group of us running across the beach with our rifles at port arms, which is the rifle across your chest. When we got to about 135 yards away from the seawall, a machine gun spray came from the trenches up on the bluff. And I heard a loud thud on my right front and my rifle vibrated. I turned it over. There was a clean hole through its receiver. A fellow named Nicholas Callis was next to me. When this fellow was cut in half, crawled up to me with his last breath, handed me back both pieces of rifle. I spent years thinking why he would do a stupid thing like that. And I realized things were so one-sided on that beach. He wanted me to continue firing. I saw the machine gunner up there by the glare, the shine on his helmet. So I took my rifle. I shot at him. No more firing from that machine gun. A shell went off in front of me, 88 millimeter. It blew off this cheek, gave me a hole in the roof of my mouth. I had teeth and gums laying on my tongue. This jaw was shot away, left upper jaw. The cheek was flapping over my ear. And I looked into my left front, and Bedford Hoback of Bedford, Virginia, got hit with the same shell right in the face and went under the 4 inches of water. He was dead. Now, there are only 2 of us alive from my boat team, Charles Connor and myself. We had 85% casualties first 15 minutes. At the base of the seawall was my best buddy, face down in the sand, parallel with the wall. He was probably shot by a sniper. I was crying mad. I looked at my best buddy and my bloody tears were dripping down. Still had this cheek open and I saw the tears were bloody red coming down because here he was my best buddy for 2 weeks and he made this band for me. He had a pregnant wife in Oxford, England, and he had read me all her mail, and he's a nice guy. I gave myself a shot of morphine right under the skin of my left hand. I'm laying in the dark with 6 dead bodies. German planes are going over. There's a guy with a machine gun down the road, an MG-42, I was sure, who was going to come down the road and finish me off probably. I thought we lost the battle. I had a dream, and I thought I heard my buddy, Robert Garbett, with a hand on my shoulder saying, "Don't worry, Yankee boy, you'll be okay." But in fact, this fellow Stuart Bryan told me it was a German patrol coming down the road searching the 7 bodies for cigarettes. And this German saw I was alive, and that was him talking to me. I went with the 29th Division to Normandy to dedicate a monument in Villeville-sur-Mer, 10-foot monument to the 29th Division. And after that, we went to the cemetery, and I walked around with my wife, and I saw Lieutenant Donaldson's grave, Nicholas Kafkalis, Bedford Holbach, and Captain Robert Ware, and I started to cry, and I looked up at my wife and knelt over the graves, and I said, "These guys can't talk anymore. Nobody will ever know what they did, what their names are, unless I speak about them." Now I met a very important friend who became my hero and my idol and my mentor, Dr. Stephen Ambrose. And he said, "Hal, don't just speak about D-Day, write about it."